is the Can We Talk podcast, episode 59. I have a special guest in the building. Zach, how are you doing?
I'm good. Thanks, man. Thanks for inviting me. Yeah. We were talking just a second ago. It's been a long time. We've known each other forever. Yeah.
A long fucking time.
Yeah.
You even worked at Olive Garden for a second with us.
Yes, I did. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Like last time we hung out was probably there.
It
yeah.
worked. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And
that place
so long
sucked.
ago.
Yeah.
It did suck.
Yeah. Glad I'm out of that business. Dude, I still have nightmares sometimes about like, have you ever had that? Like where you think like, I feel like I'm in the weeds, like, and I'm behind on tables. And like I forgot to put stuff in, you know, like.
I never had those problems.
No, I mean, I didn't have them either. Yeah. I mean, it's just like, you know, is the fears in the back of your mind the whole time when you're doing the job is like, am I balancing everything?
I feel like Chris said the same thing. We had Chris Meadows on here.
Okay.
And I felt like he said the exact same thing. Right. At some point. But yeah, we've known each other for quite some time. Yeah. I think middle school.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it had to have been.
Had to be in middle school. Mm-hmm. You stayed at Pfluger Middle School the whole time. I
was there for the first 2 years and I kept getting into trouble. Like I got I got sent to the office probably, or like I got written up I think probably a half dozen times in a year, and like the next year was the same thing, you know, 6th and 7th grade, just goofing off, you know. And then, so my parents were like, look, we're putting you in a private school for a little bit. Oh, you
did go to private? Okay.
And so they pulled me out. And that was cool. I mean, I met some cool friends there, you know, and it was all good. And then I came back to Pflugerville High School after that. Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah. A reformed child.
Better.
Yeah, exactly. New and improved. My parents could trust me again a little bit.
Just a little.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, I was there and then I was in high school the whole time. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So to the people who don't know who you are, tell us about yourself.
Yeah. So about me, I sell real estate. I do a little bit of jujitsu. Basically, that's my whole life. Besides hanging out with my family and my newborn daughter.
Kicking ass and selling houses.
That's it. Yeah. I mean, that's all I got time for. You know, between that and family, it's I like to work out and I like to help people buy and sell real estate and talk investments and things like that. And so yeah, that's basically what I do in the day to day.
So we talked about this off air, but in regards to COVID and the real estate market and things like that, and you're here in Austin, right?
Yeah, basically.
What was the biggest changes?
Well, so last year, dude, I mean, like COVID was insane. So I got in about 6 years ago, and we've been in a seller's market my whole time in the business, and we still are. But when I got in, it was pretty hot. We were coming out of the last recession. Lots of investments were starting to happen again. Lots of movement. Lots of people moving into the Austin area, and we have surpassed per capita tech jobs. We've surpassed them in Silicon Valley. So we have more tech jobs here in Austin. So there's yeah, for sure. It's been crazy, man. I mean, you've been here this whole time too. You've seen the growth. It's insane. And so we've had it was always been a seller's market, a pretty good market, appreciation at 5-6% a year, which is, when you talk about real estate, when you're talking about a $300,000 house, that's $18,000 a year that it's going up. Yeah, which is pretty significant. The historical averages of usually 1% to 2% nationally over the past 100 years that they've been tracking it. And so we've always been in a really good market, is my point. And then COVID happened, and all of the builders hesitated, and a lot of the sellers hesitated to put their homes on the market because people didn't know how the market was going to go. Personal sellers didn't want people walking through their property. So that got really crazy, and basically inventory levels dropped really significantly, and all the buyers came in because the money got really cheap. The Fed marked down the rates, and so it got really insane, became a buyer's frenzy, and we were seeing like appreciation for about 18 to 24 months of like 20% appreciation, which now when you're talking about a $300,000 house, instead of $16K, $18K, which is manageable, now you're talking about $60,000 a year, which is unsustainable, you know? And so it was pretty crazy. And then obviously we're entering into this recessionary period. The Feds have jacked the rates up. So now we're back down to like the pre-COVID era. Jesus. Yeah.
And I didn't even think about that, like when people were selling their homes and having people come in to either appraise it or even just walk through, like, no, you can't come in here, sorry.
Right, yeah, at least for the first couple months, you know, like for the first 2 or 3 months, nobody knew what was going on, you know, we weren't sure how dangerous it was. And so the builders were scared because they didn't know what the market was going to do. So they stopped building product. And then the sellers, you know, for obvious reasons, were just concerned about health concerns, having people come through their home. So it was a wild ride for sure. Wild. Yeah, if you were buying before the pandemic, you definitely made a killing over the past couple of years. So
like keeping and not selling?
Yeah, if you've still got it right now. And even the people that were selling, they did well. You know, especially over the past 6-7 months, they've done well. So.
That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. But yeah, it's just a weird world that we're in right now. You know, I know again off air we were talking about where this recession could end up. It could be going. You know, typically you look at about 6 to 18 months to come out of a recession. But when we're looking at potential food shortages in China and really no end in sight with the oil issues that we're dealing with right now. So it's kind of, you know, we'll just have to see how things play out. We live in pretty wild times, man. You know, it's definitely unprecedented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope they get me for the documentary in 20 years. I got a lot of shit.
Yeah. Oh, for sure, man. Yeah. And there will be like 4 or 5 other like life altering events that happen in that time frame. You know, 2 more recessions, another war.
Yeah.
You know, like it's been crazy, man. Our generation has lived through some pretty crazy stuff, you know.
And they say we're privileged.
Yeah, right. No kidding, man. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see it, man. You know, I've had to work for everything I've got, so, you know. Yeah. So, but I don't know. We'll see.
Has with the soccer team coming in, has that affected you guys?
It's all been kind of like it's everything that's combined, honestly. I mean, especially over COVID, we already had a lot of movement coming in, and then we had what's it called, Circuit of the Americas, plus the soccer team, which I think is awesome, man. It's really cool that Austin has these venues and these these brands that are part of our town now. But Apple is building a thing over there off of 183 or Palmer.
Yep.
Yeah.
I used to work for Apple.
Yeah, exactly. So, 5 to 20,000 new jobs there. And that's happened 10, 20 times over in the past couple of years, with all these different companies. So it's kind of like a whole, it's in combination. Yeah. It's a lot of, it's everything coming in at once. So yeah, but it's cool.
Have you been to a game?
No, I haven't yet.
Have you? Either.
No, I was talking to someone yesterday about it.
I'm going to go to a game this season. Yeah. We're actually good this year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we're decent this year. Last year we were trash.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, do you keep up with MLB?
Not really, because the play is so bad compared to like the other countries. But I'm gonna go to a game.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go to at least one game. But I'm gonna have to figure out a situation where it's a suite or something. I don't want.
That's the move. Yeah,
I don't want to be sitting next to all these motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's pretty wild out there. You know,
it's literally up the street from here too. So like, I just know parking is crazy.
Oh, I can imagine. I would Uber, $100. I would just Uber in, man. Yeah, I've gotten spoiled. I valet all the time now, dude. You ever valet?
No.
Oh, it's the move, man. It's life changing. Like it's just it makes life a lot simpler. Just pull up, give your keys,
and walk in.
Yeah, exactly.
Let them figure it out where to park.
Yeah, they've got it handled and they've got a system for it. But I would probably Uber. I didn't realize it was $100 for parking. Yeah. And I can imagine it's insane.
Yeah, and there's not even enough. They're still building it, so like the parking's really like small.
Right. And there's not much out there. I mean, like it's landlocked. It's not like a punch of spot you can go to.
People park at like the Domain and then walk.
Yeah, that sucks, dude. That does not sound fun at all, man. Yeah, but no, the suite would be the move for sure. I wonder how much that would cost. Do you know, like suite?
I haven't looked at suites, but I know just regular tickets are $65. So
that can't be terrible.
I would imagine probably 3 times that.
Yeah. Let me know when you go, man. I might chip in on that. Yeah, that'd be cool for sure. Yeah, that's
might be going next month. The weekend before my birthday, because they play on the 17th, which is the Saturday before my birthday. So I might go, might see what that looks like.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
But I know it'd have to be a situation where it was affordable.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's got to be reasonable.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. A lot of people bought season tickets when they sucked.
Oh, really?
And now that they're good, like they still have them.
They locked into good prices and stuff. Oh, that's cool for sure. Yeah, my sister-in-law just went to a Ranger game. I've been wanting to go to a Ranger game. All of them. Dallas would be fun. I don't like Houston too much, but I've been there too many times.
I've been to a couple of Dallas Mavericks games.
Oh, have you? Yeah. My sister-in-law loves the Mavericks. Yeah, so
it's probably one of my favorite out of the 4 stadiums I've been in.
Really? It's a nice one, huh? Mm-hmm. Nice. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Too. Yeah, okay.
I don't know why parking's cool. It's an old people thing.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, like, it's so simple. But you learn to appreciate that stuff, man. Yeah, it's important. And it makes a difference in your experience, you know? Yeah, so it's good that they do that. So Dallas is great. Like, I'm sure the parking's amazing out there, like you say. But, dude, getting into Dallas, I don't know, like, local, have you driven into Dallas, I'm sure, a dozen times? Yeah. I shit you not, dude. I get lost, or I don't get lost. I can't keep the GPS doesn't update fast enough because there's so many turnoffs. You know what I'm talking about? Like you come in and there's like 18 different ways that loop around and shit. And if you don't know what you're doing out there, like I blow by them. I get so frustrated going in and out of Dallas, dude. Like I lose my mind, and I get like, I don't road rage on anybody else, but I'll be in there swearing up a storm when I like miss the third exit in a row, Dude, it drives me crazy. And I love Dallas.
I hate driving through downtown. Like, if I can't avoid it, I will. Like, I usually stay in, like, these days at least. Back in the day, of course, Dallas. But Plano's a pretty dope area.
Okay, yeah. I don't think I've even stayed in Plano. Yeah. It's nice, though. It's just a little tamer or what?
It's a lot more tamer.
Yeah.
It's a lot more. It's like, it's not like, it's like Pflugerville.
Yeah.
It's like Round Rock.
Right. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Ton of food places.
Yeah.
Calm.
Right.
Everywhere is close to the
where
hotel.
You want to be. Yeah.
You don't have to really hop on the highway to get anywhere.
Right. Yeah. No, that sounds that sounds better than what you have to deal with in Dallas. So we stay. Have you ever seen the Omni when you come in? It's one of the hotels like on the horizon, and it changes colors and stuff.
On the opposite side of the
ball thing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's a restaurant, right?
It's got like 3 or 4 restaurants, and it also has a pool and a hot tub that overlook Century Square, I think is what it's called, Century Park or something like. It's beautiful. Yeah, and so we'll go in there, and it's right there as soon as you get off you can see it from heading in to Dallas. So you don't have to go that far to get in. And of course it's in the business district and the restaurant area and the museum area. So my wife and I will go stay there a couple days, out of the year and just chill there with the nice, beautiful view of the Century Park and hang out by the pool and get drunk,
I've never done that in Dallas.
Yeah.
I've done everything but that, I feel like.
Yeah. It's a good, and the cool thing about that spot, the Omni, is they have like 4 restaurants in there and a spa. So like anything that you can eat, there comfortably and go to the pool. You don't really have to go out too much. You can, of course. Facts. But next time you're going to see like a Mavs game or something, you may want to check it out. I mean, it's worth the stay, like for the cost for the hotel is worth it.
Though I'm like skeptical of Omnis because Omnis aren't Omnis everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Like even if they are an Omni, it's not that.
Yeah, it's not the standard that you expect. Yeah. I can believe it, dude, for sure, man. It's the same thing with I think it's Hilton. I was reading like a post the other day or something on Facebook, and this person was bitching about the fact that they were staying at a Hilton in Europe and that it was like trash. It was like a hostel style situation where like bad, no hot water, just terrible. But they have continental breakfasts for all of their loyal reward like members. Mm-hmm. And so like people will go just to get those breakfasts and just put up with like, 2-star hotel level of service and quality and stuff. But it's the same thing. It's crazy that these brands just let people you think they'd have someone going through, no oversight. I know that's what we're talking about here with this documentary in a minute here. Like,
oh, look at that segue.
Oversight, man. You got to manage your stuff, dude,
That's a great segue.
Oh, I'm trying. Yeah, well, it made me think because it's the same issue that we're seeing here, man, with this Woodstock craziness, man.
The craziest. Woodstock 99. So before watching the documentary, I thought Woodstock was like the hippie, fun-loving, like, whatever it was.
That's what you expect.
In in 69 or 68 when it happened.
Free love.
Yeah. I thought it was just a bunch of hippies humping each other and shit. But it comes to find out that there was a second Woodstock that they attempted and executed poorly. What they executed it.
They lost money on it, which was really the hesitation is what for them even doing the next one was the money thing. They didn't really care about the logistic failure that it was,
at all.
Yeah.
400,000 people should never be in a singular location.
I know, dude. I know.
For no reason.
I know. Like you were saying, that's like the size of a small city.
That's
like you need miles. You need to spread out, dude. Yeah, for real. That's like 4 times the size.
That's Pflugerville, Round Rock.
Yeah. Pflugerville, Round Rock, Georgetown. Yeah.
Combined.
I know, dude.
And look how much space there is in between.
I know, man. And that's like people live comfortably in that radius, But this is insane. Does this show up on the cast at all, the screen?
I think if you go back.
Oh, it's okay. I was just curious because I'm looking at like this sea of people that is just. I mean, it's like truly, it's a sea of people. It's like an ocean,
Well, it's that was in day. It's like burning cars and shit by the 3rd day.
I know, yeah. Oh, the craziness, yeah. I mean, this dude, I'm so glad you recommended it to me, man. I was like, so I was telling you, I put it on. I was working yesterday when you told me to watch it, and I started it, and I was like, I'm gonna throw it on Netflix and just let it run in the background, so I can get an idea of what it's about. And within like 2 minutes, I had to turn it off and wait till tomorrow night because it's just like when they're driving through the opening scene and it looks like a war torn. They say, "Is this Bosnia?" One of the dudes says, like it looks like that. It looks like it just got bombed out.
Like literally,
literally, yeah.
And they weren't checking. So the way it was set up, at least this is what the documentary said. So they had the stage area,
yeah,
and then they had the beer garden,
yeah, which was just like concrete. That's it, you know, just a slab of concrete.
Just a bunch of vendors that were coming in there overpricing things, and they weren't checking IDs. There was like 16, 15-year-olds all over the fucking place. You didn't need an ID to get the ticket in the first place, and it was for all 3 days. They fucked this up.
Oh, they did so bad, man. Like logistically speaking, I just don't get it, man.
You can't. You would probably need like 3,000 security
easily
to maybe
for 400,000 people
to even get away with this.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder like what the average like police force is for like a city of 600 or 400,000 people. Like surely there's like 1,000 cops on staff, you know, like right?
More
I would
than
think,
that.
right? Like I don't know. I don't know what the ratio is, but come on, you know.
Wasn't enough.
Yeah, at least 1 to 10, you know, like you got to
1 to 10 for every 10 person, at least one.
No, that wouldn't work because that'd be like 40,000 cops. So that would be too many.
They had trouble getting cops in the actual like building on the third one.
Did they really?
Yeah.
They couldn't they couldn't get access to him and stuff. Yeah.
They ended up having what are they called? Not the National Guard, but maybe it was the National Guard.
Probably. That's the where they can pull him in. The governor can pull him in.
I think that's what ended up happening by the end because it was wild. But literally people were there was enough porta potties.
Yeah.
So there wasn't anyone like
waste
regulating
management.
No one was regulating that stuff. No one's regulating the water. The water and the porta potties were very close to each other, so everything was interconnected. People were dancing in mud that they thought was mud, but it wasn't mud.
Yeah, that's a slip up, man. That's not. Ugh. That sucks. Yeah, I saw like one point there. The chick is driving around. One of the chicks that was at Woodstock was at the original Woodstock. Mm-hmm. She's like, this is not what Woodstock is supposed to be. And she's driving around and like handing out trash bags to the participants so that they could pick up their own trash.
Yeah, they were just throwing shit everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, it was insane, dude. I mean, the litter was crazy. Just on day 2. Like when it showed them waking up in the morning and there was like everywhere, anywhere you could look within 3 feet. Yeah. Like there's trash everywhere. It's just the oversight thing. It blows my mind as a guy coming from a real estate industry where like permitting processes are strict, you know, and you have to follow them and pay attention to these things. And you have to there's oversight like every step of the way. For the fact that this just went off without any kind of oversight coming in and saying, okay, we have this many people. Mathematically, that's this many bags of trash a day. Mm-hmm. Do we have a system in place that's up and running and ready to start moving that immediately? Like from day 1, from hour 1, you know? And so like, I just don't understand how you wouldn't have that.
Allegedly, you know? They had a plan in place.
Yeah, they had that third-party vendor. Yeah, but like, dude, when this was a problem, why was the guy was like, remember the people that were putting it on? Mm-hmm. They're sitting there laughing and giving interviews and stuff like that. And it's like, you shouldn't be giving interviews right now. Like you should be on the phone with your third party contractor and you should be threatening to sue them unless they fix this, you know, like that's your job. I know you put on a party, but your job is to put on the party, not to attend the party and have fun and just blow off your responsibilities here. Yeah. You know, so the trash cans, or not the trash, I'm sorry, the porta potties, like you said, it's day 2, they were like destroyed. Yeah. I mean, it was.
And take a granted, I think they said it got up to about 100+ degrees.
Yeah, 104, which we know what that's like out here, dude. And that like
no shade, water costs $8 a bottle. These are teenagers drinking beer all day.
I know, man. Like, yeah, it's bad, dude. When they showed the heat cats, like the heat casualties, so like we had a lot of those in the Army. And what they do is they give you an IV and then they try to drop your temperature by putting cold, ice cold clothing on you and stuff like that. But they were like, you run out of IVs. You know what I mean? You only have so many bags of fluid that you can give out. And so that's another logistical issue right there. The heat, how tightly packed these people were. That's the shit they were
playing in.
Yeah.
People were just kicking it in that shit in the middle of the heat.
You make me gag,
it had the smell.
Yeah. Oh, I know. You had to know. You had to know. Like, I'm fighting a gag reflex right now. Like, that would, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. The more I think about it, the more I'm gonna get. It's gonna make me messed up. Yeah.
It's wild. And then they started tearing apart shit.
Yeah. Then they lose their minds and.
Yeah, this water stuff here. Yeah, it's not sanitary.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's like literally not sanitary. And there was like only one area that had this, so you had to wait in line. They had shower areas too. Those failed dramatically.
Of course. What do you expect? I wouldn't bathe, dude. Honestly, like, again, this. So, side note on like them being too close to the waist, right? Like, so I was telling you earlier, like in the military, they teach. I was on grunt, which infantry base level. You know what I mean? Like, we're the dummies kind of thing. You know, like you guys are the ones that that just take orders. They taught us how to put slit trenches away from, basically where you use the restroom, away from where you eat, how you dispose of trash. Like, it's basic stuff, you know what I mean? And that's what I mean, like zero oversight. Anybody could have gone, anybody that knows just the basics could go out there and be like, this is not going to work at all.
How many you guys expecting to have? Oh, this much? Yeah, we're going to have to push this to the next weekend.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? And that's what's so crazy too. They knew they were behind on the budget way early on, like months in advance. So like from a business strategy, you delay the event till you figure it out, or you just raise prices and you tell everybody, hey, we'll refund your tickets. It's going to be double, but we cannot put this event on without this income. So, and people will pay it. People would want to go to Woodstock, and maybe they have only 200,000 people, but they make the same amount of profit and they have none of these issues. Yeah. And so it's just like, there's just no excuse, man. There's no excuse.
I wouldn't have stayed. Like, people stayed all 3 days. So, like, it was bad day one, and then day two came around, and you probably were you expecting, like, it's going to get better?
Yeah. Oh, no, yeah. You got to know, dude.
Oh, they can't be this bad tomorrow.
Yeah, right, exactly. No, it should be good. Surely they've got to play
this. They was outside.
Mud. Oh, dude.
They was outside.
Oh, my gosh.
And like that, like, they didn't take showers. Like, this is how they were the rest of the day.
I know.
If this happened day one, they were like that on Sunday.
Oh, dude. Like, just like cooking in E. coli and friggin' whatever else is disgusting.
I think one of the girls or one of the people that were there, she was like, she got this disease in her mouth from just drinking water.
Yeah, right, exactly. Because they had their water too close to the trenches, man. Yeah, it's basic,
Like, literally, she was like, in real time, like, I said oysters. What's the word? What's the word? What is it called? Eau clairs? What am I talking about? The little cuts in your mouth, whatever they're called.
Oh, orifices?
Yeah,
ulcers. Gotcha.
She had that shit in real time. Like, she was like, I was drinking water, and then my shit just started to bust, like licking, like going open. In real time. And she was like, I don't know what's going on.
And there's no medical treatment.
Nah.
Ah, dude.
Nah. And she said she stayed like that for the whole weekend, and
She's just like, whatever, dude.
You're better than me.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say better, man. Like, you're crazy. You've got problems.
Yeah. She's like, it was a time of my life. I'm like, I bet you it was.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah. You brought it home with you, man. It was that good.
Yeah, and
then dude.
And then ultimately, like, okay, the first 2 days is fire, right? In regards to, like, stupidity.
Yeah, it's insane.
They were like, hey, what was that Usher thing? When he was like, watch this.
Did Usher come in?
No.
Oh, okay. I saw P. Diddy was there.
He did. He was there and he left.
He didn't stay?
No.
He was like, nah, dude. I get paid way too much for this, dude.
He was like, no, thank you.
I don't blame him, dude.
He pulled up and was like, nah. They almost got James Brown out of there, too.
Yeah. Well, no. So was James Brown the first guy?
I think he was the second or third.
So whoever the first guy that went up, that's what was fascinating to me from the artist perspective, is like, these guys were getting hired to come out here and they couldn't, like, their egos, except for like P. Diddy, like their egos were like, dude, I've got to play this crowd, like, because that's a once in a lifetime opportunity, even for a megastar.
Yeah.
So I don't blame necessarily them for, doing what they do and what they get paid to do. But it was crazy that his money hadn't come through. You remember at the very beginning?
He was like, not until you pay me.
Yeah, but then he walked out. He was like, you know what, I got to do it. Yeah. Like, and it's just like, he did it without the money in the bank account, which is, it's a testament to like
this show could get you more shows.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're about to get a new audience because most people probably don't know who the fuck you are.
Yeah, right. Exactly. They're all here for these like rock stars. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man. Crazy, dude. But I haven't watched the third day yet. I'm gonna watch that tonight.
Yeah, I can't. I could tell you about it. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I'm okay with spoilers.
Once you see it, you're still gonna be like,
I'm gonna want to watch it either way.
He didn't even explain it like.
Yeah.
So day
didn't
three,
do it justice.
Day 3, they decided to hand out candles.
Yeah, dude. So this is just the most outrageous, like, dude, oversight. Like, who made these calls, man?
Day 3, there was like, you know what? Let's end it with candles.
Yeah.
You guys have already been crazy, wild, drunk, dehydrated. We're overcharging you. We're raising the prices.
Right.
Let's give you some candles.
I got a good idea. Let's play with fire. Let's literally play with fire.
I think they had like a shot too, and then like thousands of candles.
Yeah.
Like,
I can imagine. I'm sure it was incredible. I'm sure it was like, again, it's once in a lifetime thing. Yeah. But like, dude, I mean, just you got to know. Like, you got to know better.
And the funny thing is, they did know before they gave the candles off.
The Korn concert, they knew something could go off the hook. Then obviously the second night with Limp Bizkit, like they knew, they were terrified at that point. And then they they thought that this was a good idea, They
started handing them out, and then like the boss guy was like, "We're gonna do it anyways." But all the staff was like, "This is not gonna end well."
Yeah, yeah.
And they started going crazy. So the teenagers and early 20-year-olds and shit like that, they just started burning shit.
Just went crazy, huh?
And after that, they went on to like the little beer garden vendor area.
Yeah.
Raided all the ATMs, fucked up all the merchandise, took all the shit, stole all the shit.
Crazy.
Burned trucks.
So just went straight riot mode, huh?
Super riot.
Dude, so was there like a crazy band before that was playing or something? Or
I think...
Would they just... No, you said that they got like cut off. They thought there was going to be another band.
I think there was like one last performance.
Yeah.
And they thought like that wasn't going to be just it. They thought someone else was going to be on the way.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, we want so-and-so and so-and-so. Like, we were expecting another big artist to be there for the finale.
Yeah.
Because that's why everyone stayed.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they cut off the lights, and then like it's just a movie projector of just like an artist or whatever. And they went fucking nuts.
They were just like, see you guys, bye. We're headed home, We'll clean this shit up tomorrow, dude.
Yeah, it was wild.
Dude,
like there were like literal explosions, like trucks blowing up.
Yeah, yeah. Now, were there deaths here?
I think so.
There had to have been, right?
Yeah.
Like between all the heat casualties and the the riots the final
they couldn't
night.
even get the fire department to come in when the fire started.
No kidding. Yeah, they couldn't stop it, huh?
Not even stop it. The fire department didn't want to go in.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
they weren't willing to go in.
Going in there.
Yeah, dang, dude.
That's
like,
dangerous for us.
Hard pass, bro. Yeah. You guys can clear this out first.
They're like, what do you mean the fire department won't come in? They won't come in.
So that's why they had to call the National Guard then, huh? So that they could actually get emergency services in. Jeez, dude, that's wild. When you have to call in the National Guard, man, like dude. And that's the thing is like, so you said nobody went down for this. Nobody got sued.
Nope.
Nobody. Yeah, that's wild, man. God, dude. I mean, like you would think that
someone would have.
Yeah, like wrongful death or wrongful like endangerment or something. I don't know.
But I think this ties into the culture of like back then as well, and I think that's what our generation and maybe a little bit of the generation right before us is trying to change. Is that like if something happens to you as a woman or as a guy, say something.
Oh, for sure.
I imagine a ton of people
or step in. You know what I'm saying?
You just be moral about it. Like if you see a dude hassling a woman,
for sure,
just do something about it. Say something. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man.
And I imagine why no one went down for anything that happened in here is people weren't going to speak up.
Yeah, you think so? Yeah. The victims.
Victims.
You think so?
People who are, of course, the people who are
it's also
doing
hard.
the deeds. They're not going to tell anybody.
Of course not. Yeah. They're definitely not going to say anything. And then, like, the victims probably had a hard time even being able to identify anybody.
Say who did it.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, criminally, it'd be hard to even I think would probably be hard to go after people.
Yeah.
But again, you think you could go after the production crew and say, hey, you guys, like, y'all failed utterly here and put a lot of people in danger.
Hey, it wasn't us. It was the kids.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we didn't have anything to do with that. Yeah,
we didn't tell them to put it on fire.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, it's pretty wild. They even talk about that that van pulling up in the rave thing where the chick had been obviously sexually assaulted. Yeah, it's nuts, dude. Yeah.
It's
crazy.
Sick.
It's like, and I have a daughter, man. Like that kind of stuff like scares me. Like these parents were just like thinking it was going to be an all good hippie festival and send their kids there, and it's like,
yeah, I think I don't know if it was in the documentary or not, but I imagine like the parents who went there before, because it was 30 years in between.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I imagine the parents were like, "Oh, I had a great time, man. It was so safe." Like,
exactly. And that's exactly what they said. Yeah, there was one of them that I think there was a mom in there that said that, or maybe it was the daughter that was talking on behalf of what her mom had said. Like, "Oh, I had a great time. Yeah, go for it." Yeah, it's just a different image that was painted in the parents' minds for sure.
Yeah, because fuck that.
I know, right?
Like, I know they musty too, man. Like,
what's up?
I know they're musty.
Who's that?
All the people.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, disgusting. Yeah, they have to be disgusting. Yeah, absolutely. No, it's just a day in that kind of heat, like coming in, like, I mean, you know what it's like, you lay down in bed and you're like, I forgot to shower, like, oh man, or it's just like at the end of the day and you're like, dang, I was sweating before I came home,
fucking 100 degrees.
Yeah, it's hot, dude, and it's probably 120 in that crowd,
and no shade, like there's zero shade,
just cooking, dude. Yeah, cooking. Yeah. And the artists were taken pretty well care of. That was pretty funny. They like on the artist side, they didn't even know it was this crazy, They
would literally get off the bus, do the actual songs, and then get back on the bus.
Which is the move for sure. Yeah. You're just there to do a job. Yeah.
I'm not kicking it here.
Mm-hmm. That, or at least the only place I'd want to be is backstage at that point, because where it's nice and cushy.
And they start throwing shit at all the artists. I'm like, nah, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, one of them, who was it? Who was it that told him to throw the bottles?
There were so many bands.
It was
know.
Wycliffe.
Oh,
Wycliffe.
Wyckoff.
Yeah, Wyckoff. Yeah. Right. Sure.
He literally was throwing bottles.
Yeah, he was hyping them up, which again, all the artists were, but that's what you pay them to do. So I can't even be too mad at them.
Robin, you want to go to Woodstock 2029?
Shoot, I'm about it. See, you're saying you wouldn't stay. I would stay. If I didn't have any responsibilities, I would stay.
I'm responsible for mine.
Yeah, right. Well,
I fuck out of here.
Monitor at a distance, But no, I would want to see where it goes.
I'll stream it.
Yeah, for sure. Right, dude. Just live stream the whole thing.
I'll watch it online.
Fair enough. Yeah. Well, they're selling pay-per-views for it and stuff like that. Yeah. Imagine watching it on pay-per-view. You're like, okay, this is kind of crazy. And then you're watching the third night and you're like, this was worth the money, dude. Damn, I'm glad I spent $60 on this, man.
Imagine if that was visible then. Imagine all the crimes that you've just been seeing at the crib. Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Just selling open air drug markets and stuff. Yeah, of course, dude. Yeah, that'd be wild.
Fuck.
Yeah, posting about it.
I don't know why. No, I've never heard about this before this documentary.
Yeah, dude, and it's crazy how many of these things there are.
Yeah.
There's this. We were talking about Fire Festival.
Yes.
It's kind of insane to me what people can get away with without being monitored.
Billy didn't get away with it.
Oh, is he the fire? Yeah, that's true. He didn't. Yeah, but it's again, it's just logistically, you got to know you're gonna have problems. And to just blow them off and to think you're gonna be fine is kind of crazy.
I heard so many people going to Fire Festival at that point in time. They was I'm pulling up. I'm going. Got my ticket.
Yeah,
can't wait.
You knew people that were going. Oh man, did they go or did they miss the
people
cutoff?
I personally know didn't end up going.
Okay.
Just because when people touch down, we gotta think about
immediately.
It wasn't
that's the thing. Yeah,
because everyone had phones. It wasn't it was exactly. What was this 2017, 2018 that it happened? Everyone had phones. So the second people touch down, it's this is on Instagram. Oh, this is on Snapchat. Yep, this is Facebook.
Yeah.
Don't do this,
and
guys.
Thank God for them. They're heroes, dude. Yeah. Could you imagine not knowing going out there?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah. And so that just blows my mind that people, they're just scamming people out of their money in a sense, Yeah, it's pretty wild, man. This lack of oversight. I watched that Anna Delvey show, Making Anna. She's the chick that's she was pretending to be a German heiress with what's it called, with a trust fund of $60 million.
Oh, but
so
she
really
that?
wealthy. No, she was just scamming people, dude. And she would go from hotel to hotel and stay there for a month, in the suites and stuff like that, and then just bounce and not pay a $30,000 bill. It was wild, but it's just it's kind of the same stream. Yeah, it's just
what was that scam one with the guy who got away with it? Basically, remember the scam guy?
Oh, was that what social media platform was it?
Tinder.
Oh, was it the Tinder swindler or something?
I think so. Yeah, I actually championed him. I was like, yes, we gotta win.
Yeah, you think so? Finally some catfish working in the other direction.
Yeah. Yeah, I was actually happy with it. Yeah. I was actually happy.
You liked the way it turned out? Yeah, for sure.
Didn't he get a little bit of jail time?
It's a good lesson.
He got a little jail, right?
Yeah.
And banned from all social medias or something.
A little slap on the wrist.
Yeah, but I like that.
Yeah, that seems a little harsh.
Fuck all these women.
Yeah, he really was, dude. And same concept, dude. You act like you know what you're doing, and people will just buy your shit, man.
If you build it, they will come.
Yeah, exactly. That confidence, man. That just false bravado. And in this case, with these guys, just the delusion, that these producers thought that they could pull this off. They had to be delusional, they really just thought they had it on lock. They were lying to themselves,
That's why I see
You said what?
He's a wrestler, WWE. This is Dave.
Oh, he was there?
Yeah.
Just body slamming people. You wouldn't want to mosh with this bro, dude. Like,
oh, those mosh pits were crazy looking too.
I know, dude.
I was like, fuck that.
yeah, dude. I know. Like, I used to want to do that when I was a kid. Like, I used to mosh like when I was in middle school, early high school. You know, went to a couple rock concerts. It was a great time. Then now you look at it and you're like, what? Why, dude?
Yeah, they're literally throwing bottles on stage, like they're trash and shit, just throwing it on stage.
Yeah, the stage looks like it does in the rest of the place, just filthy.
Like literally, people were going crazy.
It was funny when that Limp Bizkit dude. So they ripped off the siding off the sound stage, which is nuts. That like, dude, could you imagine being in that sound stage? Like that would have been scary. And they pulled the siding all the way to the stage. And then the Limp Bizkit lead singer jumps on it and he's crowd surfing on that shit, just hyping him up like crazy. Yeah, it is wild, man.
They tore a lot of shit down too. Like they actually in the night, I'm telling you, they go crazy.
Yeah, yeah. That opening scene, man, when it shows them driving through and you just see the carnage, I
wonder who they paid to clean that shit up.
Probably nobody, you know, like with these guys. Yeah. I mean, like obviously that waste management crew, I guess technically it makes you wonder if they had insurance, because you would need insurance on an event like this for these kinds of issues, you know? Dude, I don't know. It's pretty insane.
I don't think this was, I mean, Coachella's like this now or something. I don't know if we would ever see another quote unquote Woodstock.
Yeah, Coachella is kind of like
I don't want to go to that either.
Yeah.
I don't even want to be a part of that.
Or Burning Man. There's Burning Man. But yeah, no, I'm too old for that kind of stuff, you know?
Woodstock 2029.
Yeah.
You ready? We pulling up all 3 days.
Yeah, for sure.
What,
Pack a tent, dude.
We're going to get a tent?
And one pair of clothes.
One pair of clothes, a tent.
And a keg, dude. Because you don't want to pay their inflated prices.
All we're going to drink is beer all day.
Yeah. That's all you need, man. Carbs and water, baby. That'll keep you alive for a couple days. Yeah. You know, you'll be fine for 3 days.
I wonder what the recovery time was. Like, I wonder if people did this on the weekend and then had to go to school. Or go back to school the Monday and Tuesday.
With that dude, he takes X at like 2 a.m. He's like, I gotta be at work in the morning, but I'm turning 29. Yeah, let me pop some ecstasy. Like, bro, like, come on, man. Come on, dude. You should know better.
Oh man.
Yeah, man, that's terrible. Terrible stuff.
Like, oh man, yeah.
Yeah. But again, if you were young, I mean, like, think about like 18-year-old
you wouldn't even have known you were in that.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
Like, oh, this is just...
And you probably would have been around for the ride, right? Yeah. Like, wouldn't you have stayed at 18?
No.
No? Even then? You had enough foresight about it?
Yeah. If I'm hot, I'm hot.
Yeah, fair enough. If you're uncomfortable, yeah. It is what it is, right? You can't really escape it.
Like, it's time to go.
Yeah, for sure. No, what I would have done, man, I'm telling you, is I would have gone and gotten a hotel, like, close by. And just, like, came to the shows and just, like, you know... But I wouldn't have stayed out there.
I'm sure people did that too. I think a bunch of these idiots are the ones who...
Yeah. These people that were camping out there.
Yeah. There's somebody out there right now with a tattoo that says Woodstock 99.
Yeah, no kidding, dude. Just like a burning freaking... Like that. Like the porta potty on fire. Yeah.
Facts.
It really was just a dumpster fire of a situation.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty crazy. But, you know, I think it would have been fun.
I can't see myself in that environment.
Yeah, I can imagine. Can't place yourself there, huh?
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Crazy Baby.
Oh, is this that snake bite?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty awesome.
What was that called? A Strong Baby?
Yeah.
Snake bites toddler. 2-year-old bites back. This is nuts, dude. Like, I'm seriously, I'm proud of this
20-inch snake? You said 10 feet.
Sorry.
Yeah. That's like not even 2 feet. Yeah. I mean, yeah, for sure.
Oh, she thought that was fucking spaghetti.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, you made it sound pretty cool. This is pretty cool, though, still.
It's still cool.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm proud of this kid. If I have to, I of course feel bad for the snake and all that good stuff. And PETA will probably be pissed off. But, like, she defended herself and she was able to single-handedly by herself kill a snake. Now, she was in like a panic and a rage, obviously, because she was screaming and crying, they said. But
I've been seeing a lot of videos when, like, not a lot. I've seen videos where like a dog will bite a kid and the kid like bites the dog back.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not normal kid behavior.
Yeah, you don't think? You don't think?
I don't think I was biting back things.
I don't know. Yeah. So my daughter, she's 8 months now, and she bites. Like she will bite. Like not all the time, but it's like they're expiratory bites. You know, like she's like gnawing on things to check it out. Now at 2 years old, though, that kid was smart enough to be like, oh, like payback, bro.
You think you gonna bite me?
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck that.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it may not be ordinary behavior, but it is impressive. Like the kids got brass. You know.
I wonder how like did they like just find the kid with the snake in the mouth?
Yeah, that's what I was reading.
How do you know the child was eating?
It was screaming, so it bit the kid, and the kid started screaming, and then it killed the snake, and they walked in as it was like killing the snake, or like I guess I assume it probably like bit its back or something, like crushed its spine or something. But yeah, the kid was screaming, so the kid was, you know, pissed and in pain, and they heard it from the other room. It
says the kid has played with snakes before.
Yeah.
So she's familiar with the
dude.
snakes.
I wouldn't let that kid around any more snakes, dude. Like,
you know? Danger to snakes.
Yeah, dude. Like, put your snakes away, bro. Like, this kid's coming over.
Snake died later.
Dang, dude.
Suffered.
Yeah.
While in her mouth.
Crazy.
Oh, that's a savage ass baby.
I know. That's what I'm saying, man. Like,
kudos to that baby.
You know, yeah, I'd get it in wrestling or jiu-jitsu as soon as possible.
Just no more animals near it.
Yeah, for sure, and like make sure it's wearing a mouth guard, you know, like 'cause scary stuff, dude. Yeah.
What if it was venomous? It probably wasn't if she survived, right?
Yeah. I'm assuming it was like a pet snake, probably. Yeah. Yeah.
Curious, okay.
Yeah.
That's our defense mechanism.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah. Makes sense, man. They are more afraid of us. I've you know, I used to run all the time, and I've like jumped over snakes, like not seeing them until the last moment, you know?
Oh no.
And they usually won't, like they're usually pretty cautious. Even when you're right on top of them, they don't really want to bite you, you know? Like they're hesitant. We found a huge rattlesnake in my backyard about a year ago. Huge, dude. I'm talking like
you gotta
it was
throw
like
the house away.
This thick. Yeah, for sure. I burned the house down, and you know, and just went to my neighbor's house and burned their houses down too for safety. I knocked on their door and I was like, I lit the side of your house on fire. You got probably 30 minutes to get out. You're welcome. Yeah.
Oh,
no, I mean seriously, dude. It was scary because my dog was barking at it, and I thought it was the sprinkler because it was like shh, you know. And I went around the corner of the house, and this thing was just coiled up, ready to go.
There are tons of snakes in Pflugerville Park, though. I've seen plethora of snakes there.
Yeah, that's where I jumped over one right across from Pflugerville High School.
Oh, yeah?
Like, yeah, I was out there before it was that stadium. It was like that field, and we used to run through it all the time. There was like a trail that ran through it. And I was on that trail one time, and I just came up on it because, you know, high grass and stuff. You don't really see it until you're like a few feet. And I just hurdled it. And it like recoiled and like waited and then took off. So, you know,
the run would have stopped then.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's definitely you get an adrenaline dump. You know, like you feel it, dude. Like it's weird being in those situations, like how quickly that adrenaline hits you, and then you're shaking for like 5-10 minutes afterwards. You know, you're all edgy.
I'm going home.
Yeah. Right. No kidding, man.
I'm not doing anything else the rest of the day.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. I need to come down a little bit. I need to take a cold shower.
Facts.
Yeah, no kidding.
Something they couldn't do in '99, apparently.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you wouldn't want to. They could. They'd just be bathing in piss water. Sucks, dude. So gross. I wouldn't have bathed, man.
What lineup of artists would like? You would go regardless of the lineup.
I would go for the chaos. I'd go for how crazy it was. I would want to see it unfold. Yeah.
I think for me it'd need to be like a Drake, The Weeknd.
Yeah, for sure.
Future.
For sure. Yeah. There's a lot of good ones.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Prince. Whitney Houston. Like Back from the Grave.
All good ones. Yeah.
Like I would need them to be there.
For sure. And then you'd be willing to be like, okay, I'll stay.
I'll be hot for a couple of days.
Yeah, I'll take the pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. So you would. But you would do it more just so you could see these artists. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, I liked Korn growing up and Limp Bizkit and all them and stuff, but like, it would just be crazy to see it.
And I'd be in my own little zone. If I had a tent, I'd be in my own space.
Yeah,
I get the tents with the little AC adapter thing.
Yep. You can do it for sure. Yeah. You get a little you can get some fans in there.
Yep.
Some of those mobile fans and stuff. Or again, just stay at a hotel. You know what I mean? Like,
I wonder how it was set up though. I wonder how it was set up because I can imagine parking was wild. So would you want to fucking
have to deal with that every day? Yeah. Well, in that case, yeah, probably. Though again, if I did that, I'd miss all the craziness too. But dude, I just again, it blows my mind that these guys can get away with that.
Yeah, and it doesn't even stop at just concerts. No. Is it called Class Action Park? Is that the documentary's name?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I had watched it. This has been out for a while. I don't know. I think it's on Netflix. No, it's on HBO Max. Or at least it was. So, but there's repercussions for a lot of this shit, though.
Yeah, which you would think. I mean, there should be, And this is another example. This Class Action Park, like, just no oversight, man. Like, how did they build these slides without permitting the slides? Like,
super. I know for a fact the documentary was like surrounded. Not surrounded. It was like basically talking about a particular case of like a person who passed away. A kid who was on this little cement block shit.
Yeah.
And he just went flying.
Yeah. On like the little like cart thing that they have. The cart run,
flying, I guess. Yeah. Literally. And these were long, like super long.
Oh, I know, dude. Have you ever longboarded?
No, but I used to skate, so I mean, I'm.
So like that feeling when you're too fast and you can't stop now, and like you're just holding on and hoping you don't fall off. You know, like I could look how long that hill was, dude. You know they had time to get up to speeds like that, where they were like uncontrollable speeds,
and it's literally the people like right behind them.
Yeah, and they're just shooting them down there. They're like, all right, he went 3 seconds ago, go kid. Yeah.
I know you weigh 3 times as much as him, so we're just gonna put you on. You guys will meet in the middle somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna give him a little boost towards the end there, So he flew off of this thing and just like broke his neck and had internal injuries and stuff.
He was out of there. No railing or anything like that.
Crazy. Yeah. And okay, so like oversight, right? Like this is basic math here. You can look at that grade and say, just with 10 minutes worth of math, you can do the formula to say, okay, this is the grade that we need to not kill people. Yeah. This is how long we need it to be to not kill people. And like that slide that loops, basic geometry, like would have, if you had just taken the time to just do a little bit of math before building something, like
they wanted
just basic carpentry.
They wanted to look cool. So that was the whole premise of this park, right? It was open for many, many years. This wasn't like a first year it was open shit either. So like there's generations of people who went through this same shit.
Right.
And then on top of that, they had, what do you call those things? Like bumper boats, but they were gas powered.
Really? Yeah. That's nuts, dude. What?
Yes. And they're
just like, let's go, baby.
Yeah. And like, no, like.
What?
And it was like a circular, like, not lazy river, but like you could go around it. Yeah. Right? With these fucking gas powered boats bumping into people.
Have you seen a boat wreck before? Like just on like Facebook or Instagram or something.
Is it crazy?
Dude, it's nuts, man. Because you're not really strapped in, of course. And so you'll see people like, usually the camera's on them because they're like filming themselves on their boats, goofing off and stuff. And you can see like when they hit the first thing or when they first make impact, people are like lifted and thrown. Like instantly, you know what I mean? Like you're separated from the boat, you're crashing back down from 3 feet up, getting jostled, getting thrown. People die on boat wrecks all the time, They're dangerous.
I'm not a boat guy.
Yeah. Oh man, it's a good time. But to strap kids into something like that and give them a motor and just say go for it. Were they strapped in? Did they have like belts?
I don't remember. But I do remember them like, I think there was a woman who was like the attendant.
Yeah.
And she was like 16 or whatever. And she was like, literally there would be like oil dripping out of the boats.
Yeah. Just like leaching into the groundwater and stuff. Yeah.
And like people would hit each other like super hard. Yeah. And like the boats were like, the way they were shaped would be like one boat could literally go on top of a boat.
Oh, and just crush someone? Oh my God.
She's like, there's always accidents happening.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That's terrifying, dude.
I don't see, and that's another thing. Like these are people, you would think there are some kind of like blueprint in place.
Right.
A lot of these places really do the bare minimum.
Oh yeah.
And people don't even realize that. That's why I'm not even the roller coaster guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I don't care
not even
how
at
long
like Six Flags or like well.
My brother can get me on one because if I go, he goes, then I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah. So you can die with your brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're gonna die,
I'm not gonna like the Dorchen Fest. Like that shit's sketchy.
No,
as
and
fuck.
it is. Yeah, for sure. You shouldn't ride those things, man.
I rode the fuck out of them.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Me too. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, I know, and they're so dangerous. Like my dad was telling me, like that they would put them together in LA back when they would come through. And that's like nuts to me. He would tell me like, you need to be careful with these like carnival rides and stuff like that, because they just hire local help for as dirt cheap as possible. They don't vet them. These guys aren't like trained. They're not trained to, you know, put this kind of equipment together. And he was just saying like him and his brothers would go do it for $15 on a weekend, you know, like for some extra pocket cash when they come through. These not 10-year-olds, but you know, high schoolers, you know, just bare minimum pay.
And then the people who are the attendants aren't really trained to, if something goes wrong, you're
they're
told
not
to
medical
push a button.
professionals. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're just button pushers, like you said.
I worked at Austin Parks and Pizza for a while.
Oh, yeah?
First job.
Anybody ever get hurt there?
I don't think hurt, but a lot of equipment at some points did fail.
Okay, yeah.
So I think that's why they had to do the revamp of everything. They're called Austin's now, I think, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
They have a nightclub and a bar. Or
Do they
there.
really?
Yeah.
For the adults now?
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, yeah. I'll have to take my daughter there when she's a little
go
older.
out there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out there one day.
Yeah, yeah.
See what's new. I haven't been in there since, I don't know when's the last.
It's been a long time. Yeah.
Years.
That place was fun though, man. Anytime you'd get like an invite there for a birthday party, like
I used to do the you know how like the senior classes would have like their overnight thing.
Yeah, yeah.
They used to do their overnights there.
There you go.
And I'd
Yeah.
work those, so I'd work overnight. Just fun. Just
Yeah.
bunch of teenagers everywhere. I was a teenager. They were teenagers.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
lit.
It's a good
Super
time,
lit.
huh? Yeah, for sure, for sure. Do you get paid like extra for the overnights and
Hell
stuff?
no.
No? Yeah, that sucks. Like, bro.
$7.25.
Yeah, you're getting it, dude. You'll take what you got. Crazy, man. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a good time. Schlitterbahn was cool.
I haven't been to Schlitterbahn in shit.
Yeah.
When's the last time I went to? When was the last time I went to a water park?
Probably like a decade for me, man.
Probably
It's been a
over.
long time, yeah. But it's a good time for sure.
Robin, you go to them often, right? You go to water parks often.
Not often, and I don't care to go to them anymore.
Why?
My head hurt. I went on a water slide.
Sue them. It's the water.
Yeah. No kidding.
It's like the one the kids call the toilet bowl. You like slide down, then you go on a
Oh yeah, that one's
and then
wild.
you drop.
That one's kind of scary.
My head was pounding afterwards.
You probably had a low grade concussion.
For real.
You probably did. No, yeah, seriously, you probably
No,
did.
that girl did. She
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
as soon as she went down and then like it curved, she smacked the shit out of her head there. It was bad.
Oof.
Yeah, that's called a lawsuit.
Yeah, dude, that sounds like easy money to me right there, man. Yeah,
It's Khalid.
get some.
Huh?
It was in Khalid, so what can you expect?
I mean, I don't care where.
Oh, it was in Colleen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the hood, dude, for sure.
Clean is dangerous, bro. I don't know
Yeah,
why we
it
don't
is.
talk about this.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I follow like Army WTF on Instagram and Facebook and stuff, and all they do is like people that are in right now posting like crazy shit
Crazy
that's
stuff.
happening. Yeah, and Hood is always on the map. Like once a week, there's some crazy thing going on at Hood. It's also a heavy human trafficking zone too. Like it really is a dangerous area.
Yikes.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, in some parts, don't get me wrong. Like
No,
there's
like,
some nice parts of
all parts.
Killeen. You don't like any of it?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
When was the last time you've been to Killeen?
When's the last time I've been to Clean?
Like maybe 2 years ago, almost about a year and a half ago.
Yeah. It was at night and I was drunk, so I don't remember anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so like
I just know I was in danger for somebody.
yeah, it's a little sketchy. Yeah, if you go like south of 95, I think is the highway, man. Like you get into like neighborhoods and suburbs and it's all good. But when you're around the base, like within a mile or two of the base, it's ghetto, you know? Like it really is the hood. Like it's sketchy out there for sure.
God
So,
damn.
yeah.
I saw something in talking about human trafficking. So I saw this story, right? And like this woman wrote it out, and I usually don't read long posts.
Yeah.
But she wrote it out, so I guess I just decided to read it. But,
You're bored. Yeah, something was going on.
and
Catchy caption.
she was like, I was going to my car. There was people in trucks that were relatively close to my car, and there was lotion on the door handle. Right? So she went to go get in her bag and
Yeah.
try to wipe it off.
Yeah.
And she noticed the dudes getting closer.
Moving in on her. Yeah.
So she took off.
Yeah, smart.
Back to the store.
Good.
And she called the police, and the police were like, yeah, this is how they're picking women up right now.
Scary, dude.
Like, they'll just put lotion on your shit. You can't open it the way you want to, so you got to get
Yeah.
something to come wipe it off. And then the second
It just
you're
slows
in
you
there,
down. Yeah.
you're in there, they come swipe you up.
Crazy. Yeah. Yep. That's
And this is broad daylight too.
Yeah, yeah. And that's like there's this company called Sheepdog Response, and they train on like defensive like civilian defensive measures and things like that, from like shooting to like situational awareness. And that's a big one. Is they say like you want to park as close to the front of as close to the front of the store as you can, under streetlights if you can. And basically, you know, and when as you're walking out, one of the things that they teach is to be looking at all the cars around your car, you know, and if you realize that you are kind of boxed in tight, to just be vigilant, be cognizant of that, you know. Pay attention. Motherfuckers out there, man. Seriously, dude. Did you see that one that there's someone, apparently, I don't know if it's legit, but I've seen the post shared a couple times recently where there's like supposedly someone that's hitting chicks in his truck, and then when they pull over, like he hits their car. Like he's snatching them like that, apparently. Jesus There's word on the street, and they have like a picture of him circulating. I haven't fact checked it or anything, but apparently that's in Austin.
People are sick.
Oh, I know. It's crazy, dude. Really?
Like, imagine that. Like, you just get in an accident.
Yeah.
And you're just going to go exchange some stuff like you're supposed to.
You think, right? Get out. I talk to the guy. Yeah. Figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, I mean, the move, I guess, if you're a chick, is to roll down your window and say, I'm calling the cops. We'll wait till they get here for this, for us to talk about anything further, you know? Like, that's really all you can do.
And that's even hard now, too, because sometimes police won't even respond to accidents if it's not, like, an accident. Like, if it's, like, super damaged.
Right.
They'll tell you just to exchange information and go about your business.
Fair enough, yeah. Well, I guess don't leave your car then, you know? Like, you can take pictures of your car when you're in a safe spot. So take pictures of their car from the car, you know, and exchange it through the window. Yeah. Also, stay strapped, dude. You know, like stay strapped or get clapped. That's what I always say. I've said it like once or twice. But I mean, you know, seriously, dude. Like times are dangerous, man. Like it's. And like, you would think I'd much rather my wife have a gun in that situation than not. You know.
You would think things would be better in this day and age.
Yeah, you would think. Yeah.
With as much information that's like shared. God, that sucks.
Yeah, it'd be horrible, man. Like I mean, you got to fight for your life. My mom would tell me when I was a kid that like, she was like, if anybody ever does try to take you, like scratch and bite and do everything you can to get their DNA like everywhere if you can. If you can make them bleed, whatever you can to leave as much evidence. And then also die in the street. Like go down fighting in the street as opposed to being taken, because who knows, it's probably going to be worse if they take you. Yeah. So you may as well just go down fighting and hopefully you win and or you die and you don't get some horrible fate after that, you know. It's horrible things to think about, but it happens all the time, man. It's crazy, you know.
This world is sick.
Yeah.
Even from a structural position, just everyday life position, shit sucks.
Yeah, it's a little rough right now, man. Yeah, it could be better for sure. Yeah, and I don't know, like, I guess it's just like I don't know that you could ever even get rid of that evil, you know? Like, because people are just evil. Yeah.
People are
Some people just go down the wrong path. So, yeah, I don't know that it can ever be solved. I mean, what do you do? Protect yourself?
I mean, I don't know.
What do you do? You know?
I don't know. Move to Dubai or something. I don't know.
What's that?
Move to Dubai?
Yeah, right. Yeah, true that. Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, get out while you still can. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know. Dubai is pretty rough on like women's rights too. Bad. Yeah. I mean, like you're probably good if you're, you know, an adult male, you know, but women they have restricted rights over there. I think they just got the right to drive a couple of years ago.
Whoa.
Yeah. So it's still pretty rough over there too.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Where do y'all go, Robin?
Yeah, what do you do? Well, you can go. You have to, and I don't know if this is Dubai, but in a lot of those cultures, you have to have a male escort if you're going out, basically. Yeah. You have to have a male relative too. It can't be like friend or something. It's got to be of blood, you know.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, dude. It's backwards, you know. It's weird. So I guess it could be worse. At least we're not dealing with that. But you know, there's always room for improvement.
There's tons of room for improvement.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know if this is more positive, but have you? It's not. Let me not say that. This is not positive at all. Okay. It's the Brittany Griner.
Brittany Garner. What is? Yes. Okay, I know it. The name. What is it?
So she's a WNBA player who played in Russia.
Dude. That sucks, man. That really sucks.
Pinned for weed oil.
Yeah, some basic, just what everybody has these days. You know, like it's crazy, man. Like,
got sentenced to 9 years in Russia.
Wild, man.
And we talked about this on the previous episode as well. But I've always just want to hear people's take or their ideal of it because,
dude.
It's like I get it that like you shouldn't have, like you're in a different country or whatever, but also on top of that, like 9 years.
No, it's sickening, dude. Could you imagine getting a sentence for 9 years, man, and having to go away and
But that's even here. There's people locked up for 20 plus years, and now the stuff is legal, and they're still stuck in there.
It's disgusting, man. Yeah. It's tragic, and it's horrible. Yeah, I mean, her case is definitely kind of crazy. I mean, because of course, yes, you broke the law, but obviously the punishment doesn't fit the crime even closely. It's also pretty crazy that we in an attempt to trade for her, they tried to trade that drug kingpin, I think is what it was.
Some
in exchange for her. Something like that. Yeah.
That we've had for a while.
You know what? You know what? It would have probably been a good trade. Is we should have just given them like, God, who was it? I think it's like Julian Assange or someone. You know, like someone that we have like a political prisoner. You know, but no, I mean that's what she is. She's yeah, for sure. Yeah, I know these are people's lives, dude. People's lives just being brokered over a table. You know, like it's crazy, man.
Okay, we'll give you this for her. Like this is like an NBA draft right now. Like we'll give you her and 3 picks.
Right. Yeah.
No, we need 2 picks and 2 protected.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. Yeah, we want to know next time too. Yeah. We got something lined up. Yeah, dude. No, it sucks, man, and it's the same thing here. You know, and dude, here's the thing: is like I went to Florida this past week or a week ago, and I brought Delta 8 vape. You know, which is legal, and it's legal in Florida and in the States or in Texas. Sorry. So like it was fine for me to fly that, but as I was like getting ready for that trip, I was thinking about this story. Like, this is so like, it's nothing. You know what I mean? Like, it's like if you caught her with a beer. Yeah. Like, what are we talking about? You know? And again, like you say, like the prisoners here that's just a horrific situation, and the prison industrial complex is a blight on our record for sure. It's a sad state.
They what was it? I don't know his name. But there is a guy who was locked up for weed possession in like the early 90s or early 2000s. Yeah. There was literally a billboard for marijuana. Yeah. Like across his cell.
Yeah. I think I heard. No, I think he got out, right? And as soon as he got out, I think I know who you're talking about. It could be a different story.
I don't know.
I
don't know. This is a big white guy.
I saw this guy say that where he's like, I got out and the first thing that I saw was a billboard for medicinal marijuana. Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's wrong, man. I mean, there's no and if buts about it. And it's crazy that it's even still up for debate. You know, like when it's so obviously
Texas will pass the law in 2049.
Dude, I hope we do it sooner than that. I mean, everything else is good here. You do CBD and you know, all the deltas and everything. Yeah. And hemp product is all legal.
Shout out to Restart.
Hopefully, who's Restart?
That's my CBD place off of Burnett.
Oh, okay, cool,
really
nice.
Cool.
Dude, I tried some Martha Stewart CBDs the other day. Those things slam, dude. Yeah, they're so good. As far as like CBD gummies go, they're very tasty. You know.
I like the place Restart. They're all owned by women. Like,
okay, cool.
And it's all family too.
Nice.
Dope selection. They have everything like you think of: sodas, gummies.
Yeah, I love the sodas, man.
Everything. I haven't tried one. I need to try one.
Yeah, there's some good ones. I just like drinking it. You know, like I like a tasty soda. Anyways, I drink soda water all the time. So
same.
Yeah. So no, yeah, it's pretty wild, man. And it's a sad state. It's crazy to think that like you can govern what someone puts in their body, especially when it's so harmless, you know, and
beneficial to people.
Right. And just so like widely used historically, you know, and it's natural. There's just so many things. It's like, this is ridiculous that this is even an issue.
Why is her shoe size on her Wikipedia page?
What is it? What's her shoe size? Oh my 17. God, dude.
I'm sick of that.
Damn.
Why is that even a thing?
That's crazy.
Born, height, shoe size. What the fuck?
She's a big girl, dude.
What the fuck?
And she's thin too. She's an athlete, man.
She's 6'7", 6'9".
She's like cut.
Yeah. 6'9".
Yeah, I feel bad for her, man. I mean, that just sucks. You know, it really does just suck.
I wonder what's going to happen when she comes back, because she's going to get back here eventually.
I would write a book. That's what I would do.
Oh, yeah?
That'd be my move, you know? Because she's not going to have a basketball career when she gets back. She'll be too old to play at that level.
I don't think she's doing the 9. I don't think that's going to happen.
You think they'll let her out before that?
Yeah.
A year or two kind of thing?
I think she might be back here in the next year or so.
Yeah.
She's the best. She's like the star WNBA player, though. She's like the number one.
She's the top dog, huh? Crazy, man. Yeah, and she, I would just say, hey, I'll play for the Russian team.
She was playing for the Russian team.
Oh, is that what it was?
That's why she was over there. She played for a Russian team.
Oh, that's right, because they go to international leagues in the off season. Yep. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
But she's been over there for a while too. It wasn't like It wasn't like this is her first season over there. She'd been over there
Right.
for a couple of years playing in that league in the WNBA offseason.
Yeah, it was like something she did consistently. Yeah, that sucks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, it really the whole reason this is even happening is because of the war in Ukraine.
Yeah.
Like that's, you know, and that's a whole different like insane topic too, man.
Doing that in the middle of the war.
Yeah, it's just a political move, and that just sucks that she just got caught up in a political move, you know. And now they're just using her to. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, I don't know. We should get like free Brittany Garner shirts and stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't think they got those.
I'm sure they do, right? Yeah, they got to. Yeah, that's a bummer. I would be sketched out going there. There's a couple countries that I'd be a little worried about going about. I mean, like Russia, I wouldn't be too concerned because, you know, I'm not anybody that would be worth grabbing as a political prisoner, you know? But did you see that kid that got like a 9-year sentence to labor camps in North Korea?
Oh, I think I heard something about it. Like this,
Yeah.
he had done something to a sign or something.
Yeah. He was taking down a sign, like a political, something like that.
He did something that was like a hell no in that country.
Right. Yeah,
and
absolutely.
It's not a hell no here or probably anywhere else, but that one country.
Yeah.
And he got locked up.
Labor camp, and then they sent him back a year later, brain dead. So they let him out early, but he was like gone. So who knows what happened to him? You know, it's terrible, man. Yeah, you got to be careful, dude. You got to know the local laws.
You have your ducks in a row when you travel internationally. When you travel at all.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you got to be a little more cognizant than usual, and you got to plan it out.
I remember, what was it? There used to be a show. Maybe it still exists. Like they would do like extreme lockup or something. Like people who would like traffic, but like not actually be the person doing the drug stuff. Like a person would be like, I'm gonna give you $40,000 if you can get this stuff from point A to point B. It's yours.
Got it.
And they would do that and then end up in different countries and then get caught in the countries.
Yeah.
And be there for years.
Yeah, they just be stuck. Yeah.
For years.
On some random drug law in a legal system that you don't understand.
Yep.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
With your lawyer being a part of their system in the first place.
Right.
Yeah,
I know, it's super scary. That happened to was it Elizabeth Holmes? Was that who it was? The chick that got accused of murder in Italy? She got accused of murdering her boyfriend and was locked up for total what's the word? Whenever you have like a trial that's a BS trial, I forget what it's called. A something trial. I don't remember. It's like Banana Republic, but if you're talking about a trial, you know. I don't
privilege trial.
Yeah, well, it reversed. It would have been Italian privilege because her boyfriend was Italian in this sense, but it was like come on, you know. Yeah. But she didn't do it. That's the thing, is she got railroaded through the system
because he's
and got
Italian.
Locked up. Yeah, well, and because the prosecutors wanted to make a case, and that's another like issue just universally, is that these prosecutors are happy to overlook obvious evidence that supports someone's, you know, innocence just so they can win. Yeah. It's disgusting, you know. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
We talked about a lot of sick people.
I know, yeah. We went down like the sad path, you know, the sad state the world's in.
What's positive?
I'm gonna need a drink.
The 2-year-old little girl.
The snake eater?
That was cool, man.
She slurped that shit up like spaghetti.
Yeah, dude. She just yanked it around like a mad dog, bro. Yeah. I'm impressed. Again, if I caught her with a dangerous animal that she had killed barehanded, I'd be like, way to go, girl. Way to go. It. Yeah, for sure. Like, I don't have to worry about this one, you know? She's gonna be all right. She can handle her shit. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, lots of crazy stuff.
Lots of crazy shit. Come up with something positive so we can end nice.
And on something good.
I don't know if it's positive per se, but you're always talking as far as like the snowstorm, like as far as like his.
That's mad depressing.
I know, but it's like I want to know, especially like with the housing market, how it looks.
Like the what?
When what was it called? Snowvid?
Oh, COVID? Snow. Yeah. The snowpocalypse?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Yeah. That's another scary thing too, dude. Our electric grid's just like hanging on a thread right now, dude. Like at any point, everything just shut off, you know? This could be your last podcast for months. It's that crazy, dude. It's like we were a couple minutes, what was it, like a couple seconds or something? Like 30 seconds away from a total system failure?
I wasn't here.
Oh, you dodged it?
Yeah.
Oh, where were you, man?
In New York.
Oh, well, that's pretty crazy too. I bet it was pretty cold.
I mean, it was cool because they knew what they were fucking doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
it
was snowing, right?
Yeah, right.
And
they're
I tell
prepared.
this, man, I love this story.
Yeah.
So like literally with snow, right? Whole ground would be covered, and then they would have a system of like 4 people or 4 tools that have a dump truck. They'd have one of those scooper, a plow.
Yeah.
They'd have a person on the sidewalk with one, and they would also have a vehicle on the sidewalk.
No
with
kidding.
one.
And they would just clear a whole street at once.
Yep.
Nice.
And then it would continue to snow, so like it was like revolving.
They
so
were just
every
going
15
through.
minutes, it would get cleared, covered.
Crazy,
15 minutes,
dude.
get cleared. And they would put all the snow in a giant dump truck and then just dump it in a random parking lot.
Okay, so they can do this in New York City, but they can't clear out some trash in like.
And it's actually in the area too, because I think I think it happened in the Rochester area. I was at the tip of the top.
Okay, got it.
So I think that's also where it happened. But yeah, they handle that shit like crazy. Like
they got it on lock.
It was okay to drive when it was snowing.
Yeah.
Versus here, like. But I wanted to post really cool posts of me like in the snow, and then everyone back here suffering.
Yeah. Right. You're like, the snow is great. I love this weather.
This is so awesome. And everyone's like, I fucking hate snow.
Yeah, dude. It was pretty wild, man. Yeah, we had no power for a couple days when it happened. Yeah. We had no power, and then the water went out sporadically. So. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I bought a truck now. You saw me pull up in that truck.
That's a big ass truck.
Yeah, because I'm like, dude, you just got to be prepared. Like it's just better safe than sorry kind of thing. So
did it affect like? I know some homes were probably damaged. Did that affect your job at all?
Yeah. I had to put out a couple fires, not literally, but metaphorically, I had to put out several. We had pipe bursts. That was really a big one. There was a couple of my clients that had plumbing damage. Like we had one that was supposed to close that Tuesday when everything shut down, and by Friday they had like an $8,000 plumbing burst in their front of their house and stuff. So everything, the whole week of business got delayed, and then there was a bunch of like cleanup that had to be done.
So like they're about to close.
Yeah.
Pipe burst. They're like, I'm not closing unless you guys fix it.
Exactly. Yeah. And so we arranged it to where we lined it up to where we had them coming through like the day of closing to get it repaired. And if anything was damaged afterwards, they would retroactively pay for the repairs, the sellers would. So we worked it out. But yeah, there was definitely some like, it just sucks when you're like at the tail end of a deal you're about to get done and everybody's happy, and then something like that happens,
That's
just
wild.
adds stress to it.
I know like mad people lost energy during that time. Yeah. I had electricity the whole time I was gone.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, you were good. You were on the internet just watching it go crazy.
Not only that, so we had technical difficulties again for the second time ever. So we're back and we have some positive to talk about. That wasn't snowvid.
Yeah.
or the freezing cold, but
the hellscape that we live in these days.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah.
So apparently there's been an uptake in men booking dick enlargement surgeries.
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy.
And I had proposed the question or asked the question is like, if your girl would like, so what if she scheduled this for you? Like, hey, I got a surprise for your birthday. Getting you some dick surgery. Like, what is your first thoughts?
So part of me thinks like, if this is just a chick I'm dating, like I said, if it's my wife, whatever, I'll do it. If she, it makes her happy. We're going to be together forever. So it's all, if that's whatever. It'd be insulting, but I'd just go ahead and go through with it. I'd be like, are you sure? Like, why not? Why not? Yeah, why not? And so in that scenario, that'd be one thing. But if it was like the girl, like someone you're dating or something, I would think like, I would maybe just like get it done and then just bounce. You know what I mean? Like, thanks, peace. Because like you said, you can't repo it, So, because it'd be insulting, but it'd be like, that'd be like the burn. Like, thanks for doing this. I'm going to go, take it elsewhere. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. It would definitely be insulting though,
No, you got to leave me if that's the case.
Yeah, right, yeah.
if you're trying to book me cosmetic surgeries.
Yeah, no kidding.
You got to just leave me.
That's definitely a red flag, man.
Yeah, you got to just leave me. Because what if I get wrinkles when I get older? And then you're going to want to do that too?
Right,
like, what else are you going to want to fix?
Oh, for sure, yeah. It's not going to stop there. It's definitely not. And that's what they say about a lot of people that get plastic surgery. It's like, it becomes kind of an addiction, The
gateway drug.
Yeah, exactly. You just keep going, You just keep chopping. God. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Now, like, what if you were... Like, what if you, like, I guess not even what if, I guess my question is like, what is the thought process for doing this? Is this like mostly single men? Is this men that like want to please the ladies that they're with? Because if it's single men, you can't just think like, oh, if I have a bigger dick, like I'm going to get chicks.
Hey, listen,
what I'm saying?
That's a logical way of thinking about life, right? a lot of people aren't logical.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and that's the thing is like, what am I gonna like post my dick on Tinder, you know? And like now I'm gonna get chicks because it's 2 inches longer.
It's the same thing, in my opinion, when it comes to women getting the BBWs.
Yeah, man, just leave it alone,
the
dude.
BBWs.
Yeah.
What are they called?
The BBLs.
BBLs, right?
Yeah.
Like, shorty, like you can have the fattest ass in the world, but if your personality sucks, I don't know what to tell you.
Right, and if you're dropping 15 grand on surgeries once a year, like that's gonna be an issue too, you know.
Yeah, but to each his own. People, women like to say it's not for the men, it's for them.
That's understandable, and that's what like my wife is saying. Like she's taking forever getting ready or whatever, and I'm like, I don't care. And she goes, it's not about you. She's straight up told that to me multiple times, and I don't even ask anymore. I know. It's not about like she just wants to look good in general, you know. Yeah. She wants to flex, you know.
You could hurry up a little bit though.
Yeah, right. Yeah, for sure. Don't get me wrong. Like it gets ridiculous, but yeah, like I just don't understand the mentality. I guess if you got like a micro penis, if you got problems like that, I get it.
Yeah, those are issues.
I get it. Yeah, I do know that. I think it only adds like 2 to 3 inches though, so it's not like a huge jump. It's not like you can double your size or anything like that.
Going from 4 to 6 is wild.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, for sure. You are going to change the game. Yeah, and it's going to give you a little bit of confidence. I get it.
Wonder if it is a confidence booster.
Oh, for sure. It's got to be. Once you can put the fact that you did it surgically behind you, it's like
Oh man,
I mean,
what is that TV show about the BBLs, the botched?
Oh yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna have dick botched.
That would be crazy, man. They put it on upside down. Could you imagine? Yeah. Dude, that'd be nuts. Angled. Or what if they're like, dude, we slipped and we cut one of your nuts off, man. Like, our bad.
We put another one in there. It's just not yours.
What if it was titanium though? So that I would do that. Like I've always thought like if I had testicular cancer or something and that was an issue, and I hope I'm not like insulting anybody here, but like I would probably just for the fun of it go get balls of steel. Like some real light like titanium. Just so you could say you have it, like I got balls of steel, so they got to make, why not? I'm sure they're there.
Yeah, that dick botch is going to be crazy.
Ooh, yeah, dude.
Yeah, John, why'd you get this dick? I was just so depressed, and every time I looked in the mirror,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says penis width improved as much as 56%.
Okay.
They reported that they were mostly satisfied with the results. It included better confidence and more self-esteem.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I could get that. Sure. Yeah. I get why that would be a confidence booster. If you've gone on 100 dates
and all these girls say your dick's little.
That's the problem, yeah. That's got to be it. Is you can't hold something down, and you probably know that's the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I could see that being a.
It's suspensory ligament release.
That's
another surgery.
I think that's it. They pin them straight down when they have an erection. Surgeon makes a cut at the ligament at the top of your scrotum to help your erection look normal, but doesn't increase length or size.
So it's just air?
That I think maybe that's like if you have like a curved penis or something, They
just put air in it.
Yeah, right. Just pump that bad boy up. Yeah.
Is that weird? Like, would if a girl told a guy that, like, would that, like, women don't have to suck it up no more? Like, they can figure it out.
What do you mean?
Like, like if your dick was your dick, that's just your dick. Now they're like, what? There's more dick there.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, I know you got 2 or 3 inches there. Yeah. Right.
It's a weird conversation.
Yeah.
We gotta sit down. We gotta talk. Like,
yeah.
Not even talk. She's gonna be excited as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, babe, I got you something.
Yeah. For sure.
It's a surprise.
It's like a romantic dinner she takes you out to give it to you,
I'm taking you out
She's
tonight,
dressed
babe.
to the 9.
Dressed all nice. She picked your outfit out.
Yeah, right. Oh, man, yeah. Yeah, I mean...
Because I've heard women like say like if their guy just got them the BBL, they wouldn't be offended. They would be like, okay.
Yeah. I think, and if it's something that she wants and like if she's talked about wanting to do it anyways, like that's cool.
Imagine a dude being like, I wanted to get this bigger dick.
Yeah.
This is all you got for now until I can save up.
Yeah,
to get
exactly.
Your bigger dick.
Yeah, it's gonna take about 1.5 years for me to pull the funds together. Yeah, or we can put it on credit and we can start now. That interest may be worth it,
I can imagine a dude with the line like, yo, babe, like, just wait till I get this new dick.
Yeah, right. Babe, please. Yeah, don't go. Yeah. I've got it scheduled. It's on the calendar, on the fridge,
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, dude, it is. It's pretty crazy, man. It's rough problem to have.
It said
Yeah.
To help your penis stand out more.
That's why we shave our junk.
Yeah, that's the shave.
It's called
effect.
manscaping. Yeah, for sure.
It talked about that too.
Yeah, waxing their pubic
Dudes are
hair.
getting abs too. They're getting surgical.
I've seen that.
They're getting surgic abs.
Yeah.
Surgery abs.
Come on, man. That's ridiculous, dude.
Surgery abs.
I don't like that, because you can't do anything about your dick size except, surgery. But you can get abs, dude. Like, just work a little bit, like, if you want them. Like, but to dish out money on that, like, come on, man. Yeah, like.
That's funny.
Crazy.
I wonder who the first person was like, yo, give me abs.
Right. Can you? Yeah.
Is that something you can do?
Yeah, that's pretty nuts, man. I saw this dude had jaw surgery and they pulled a piece of his femur out to like reconstruct his jaw, and it ended up looking okay, like at the end of it all, But yeah.
And then how do you maintain the abs once you get them?
And
you just gotta do sit-ups anyway?
They gotta sag and stuff. Like eventually they're probably gonna get a little like.
Upkeep on the abs.
Yeah, because you don't have any like muscles actually holding it all in place. It's just fake. Yeah.
Yeah, this is what they were talking about the other day on the Breakfast Club.
Oh yeah.
They were saying like, yeah, there's been an uptake in dudes getting dick surgery and also ab surgery, like the ab dick combo.
Yeah. It just seems like, I mean, for sure, if you're gonna do one, like, might as well knock out the other one. Especially if your goal is like, I can't hold these women down. Like these chicks just keep leaving me after the first or second date. Like. Might as well go all in.
The dude's going to be in there posting all the workout photos after they get the abs
I know,
surgery.
right? Yeah. They get a gym membership just so they can take photos and stuff. Yeah.
Hard work pays off.
Yeah, right? Exactly. Yeah.
Shit.
I earned a lot of money and I got this, and that's the hard work. Yeah, dude. Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't get that at all, man.
Yeah, people's self-esteem is pretty low, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. And we live in the era of porn too,
Yeah.
And like obviously all of those dudes are, loaded because that's what sells. So I get why people feel like they need it, I guess. Yeah. Like I get the like psychological toll that,
They should do a study. They're probably doing studies on this shit right now.
Oh, they gotta be.
Like the fucking, what is our generation called? What are we? Millennials?
Millennials, yeah.
There's a documentary coming out in 20 years.
Oh, hopefully.
Called Millennials.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, there's gotta be, dude. Yeah. Dude, and what a world it's been.
What?
Yeah, you see the weights? Yeah, that's what I was talking about, how they hang you. They lay you on a massage table and like pull it out. I can get you up to 2 centimeters, so you get another inch, 3/4 of an inch. It's not bad.
But it's only approved for men with the early... Oh.
Okay.
So you can't get it up.
Got it. Okay. So they could damage your penis too.
Shit.
That would suck, dude. Just making bad worse, God, dude. What's it?
It can't be 100% success rate. What if your shit don't go the 2 inches? And do you get to pick how long?
Yeah, I'm sure that they probably are like, we're gonna get it as long as possible, and I'm sure they do like X-rays or stuff. So they're like, you've got about this much to work with. They've got to, yeah, they've got to think it out. I'm sure. And then you decide, it's $15,000 worth that extra 1.5 inches. And I guess again, man, in some circumstances, yeah. I mean, I get it.
Student
if I had
loans
that, that micro, I would probably be thinking about it too.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, you gotta just leave me if you want me to get a dick surgery.
You're just not having it, huh?
Yeah, you just gotta leave me.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is what you get.
Yeah, it is what it is.
This is all I got.
For sure. Yeah. No, I would have to want it myself to not take that the wrong way, for sure. Yeah, but like chill out,
Yeah.
Chill out.
This is as positive as fuck, right?
It's better, yeah. Yeah. It's funny. I'm gonna be thinking about it all day or all night.
The dick repo.
Like looking, like measuring, like I'm back in like middle school, like, you know what? I could get another 1 or 2 inches out of this bad boy. Yeah.
Your first consultation gotta be real like crazy. So
for sure, dude.
Doctor just sits down. So bigger dick?
Yeah. What do you need, bud? Yeah. Let me see it. Let me see what you got. Come on, show it to me. Yeah. Yeah, imagine if he roasts you too.
Yeah, like,
he's like,
yeah.
Damn, yeah.
Oh, shit, I don't think we can help you.
I don't know that we have enough to work with here, bro. Like, ooh.
Oh, shit. What I'm seeing right now is like, I think we might be able to get you a 1/4 centimeter.
Yeah, we can push it a little bit here, but...
Do I get a discount, Doc? No, 15,000.
Yeah, right, exactly. I don't think so, bud.
Nope,
Yeah.
No.
We might have to charge you more. This is going to be more challenging. What if you had like a huge dick and you wanted to go in,
I wonder if they have stipulations.
Yeah, yeah.
No shit. Your shit is already naturally at its apex.
It's going to cause back problems if we do this.
You can't do this.
You know? Yeah.
We got a cap on dick size.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. This isn't fair. Would you volunteer some of your dick if you had too big of a dick? Imagine if you did, though. What if your dick was too big and you're like, I want to donate some of this bad boy? You know? That's a big write-off. You know? Like, for real, right? Like, because that's also an issue.
I'm giving
like,
to charity.
Yeah, seriously, man.
Dick's less fortunate than mine.
Right, exactly. Talk about, like, redistribution, huh? Like, jeez, dude, that'd be wild.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man, that's pretty crazy.
I'm sure if you could, people would.
Yeah, well, I've seen like the toys too. Like, have you seen like the toys that people will put over their junk to like make like
the extendos?
Yeah, it's like a big dildo that you put over yourself. Stendo. Yeah.
I would do a stendo.
Yeah, you'd give that a shot.
Yeah,
it can't be fun for you as the guy. Yeah. I mean, it's not. That's
that would be strictly for ego.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Strictly ego.
Have you seen those videos of those dudes that walk around in like what's it called? It's like athletic shorts or sweatpants and stuff. And they put like huge fake songs in it, and then they go mac on chicks.
The cucumber thing.
Yeah. And then like people
wild.
are just like can't stop looking. You know,
women are they're like
all thirsty. Yeah.
Where you going?
Yeah, that's the biggest I've seen, man. Yeah, that's pretty funny, man.
Yeah. And they were talking with dicks. Talking with dicks. Talking about dicks.
Yeah. It's always a good subject to circle back to. Yeah. It's always something going on, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Anything else positive? Besides these dudes' dick sizes now?
Got nothing.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
Did you have anything you want to say? Do you want to plug anything? Anything you're doing? Any social medias? Anything?
No, I'll plug my my gram real quick. Let me see what it is. I don't even remember. I have my admin team that helps me run it. Shout out to my admin team. They're awesome. Where am I? It's Zach Barton, ZAK Barton _realtor for all of your real estate investments, buying and selling needs. Feel free to give us a shout.
Dope.
But no, that's it. Yeah, that's all I got, man.
Dope. This was a fun episode.
Thanks, man. I had fun.
Great conversation. People ain't shit.
Yeah, dude.
And baby was slurping up some snake spaghetti.
Killing it, dude.
Yeah.
Killing it. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the Can We Talk podcast, episode 59, featuring Zach. You guys enjoy the rest of your night, and thank you for listening.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.